Hello everybody, I am Sheffield and welcome back to Let's Play Zombie Shooter. Now we're gonna finish this puppy in this part. Or should I say, the campaign anyway. We're gonna finish the campaign in this part, because we've only got 2 levels left to go. That's if I don't get stuck before even getting started. And then I'm going to do maybe 2 episodes of survival, and then I'm going to do maybe 2 episodes, or maybe 1 episode on gun stand, and then we're going to be done with Zombie Shooter. And you know, I might move on to Zombie Shooter 2. In a sense, it's kind of one I want to get out of the way. You know, not to sound sort of depressed about doing it. I am actually looking forward to doing it as a Let's Play, but it's kind of one that I want to get done and don't have to go back to and reinstall onto my computer once I get it right. Like now that it's on my computer, I kind of just want to do it so that I don't have to do it back on, because as I said in one of the earlier parts, it is a major disappointment in the shooter series. And yeah, I kind of just want to get it done, so I might actually even do that upon finishing this game. Just as I said, just to save me from having to fucking reinstall it again. So, you know, bear with me. You know, I might just do it because I'm in the mood to do it, you know what I mean? Like, I might not do it today because I've literally just done the entire campaign of Zombie Shooter in a row. But, you know, I'll probably do it, start maybe tomorrow or something like that, you know, but, you know, it was a huge disappointment, and, you know, you'll see why. When I do the Let's Play of it, you will see exactly why it was so damn disappointing. And you'll see all the faults with it, and I'll be pointing them out, that's for sure. But, you know, it's still going to be, you know, typical shooter fun. It's just, you know, the action's fine, you know, but everything else is kind of not so good, but the shooting is fine. You know, it's still going to be quite the massacre and a bit of fun to shoot everything that fucking moves. Ah yes, the scientists. Their tentacles. Yeah. Yucky. Yeah, this has been one of my more ranty Let's Plays, to be honest with you. I know it's a short one, but it really has been one of my more ranty ones. I think it's just, you know, it's zombies, and I really like the zombie genre. I think it's just the fact that I'm so pissed off with how the zombie genre has kind of gone over the years. You know, it's kind of just a build-up of opinion and emotion just being released, you know. But, you know, there's nothing worse than, you know, it's actually the first time I'm kind of outspokenly given out about, like, you know, true Let's Plays. I've kind of given out about the zombie genre, and I've actually given out about a developer and their approach to a game, because I'm not someone that, you know, I don't, like I said, you should never tell a developer how to make their games, but I think what pissed me off was the fact that they wouldn't even take it as a suggestion. You know what I mean? They just said, no, we're not doing that. And that's it. Like, you know, they wouldn't even take into consideration to have it as an option. And like I said at the end of the last part, all they're doing is screwing themselves, so it's their loss at the end of the day, you know. I mean, there's gonna be plenty more zombie games out there, and you know, there's bound to be one of them that fucking takes such a suggestion on board. So if you can't be arsed to do it, I'll give my money to the one that does. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't have time for me, I don't have time for you. It's as simple as that. But at the end of the day, you know, they should have been grateful for such a suggestion. You know, for someone to pique interest and to sort of say, look, will there be a mode, an option to turn off fast zombie music? No, it's a, you know, they should have been honoured to have the fact that someone would ask that, because it means that someone's interested in buying their game. But obviously they've got their heads too far stuck up their own asses, and that really pisses me off, because I really do not like people that are stuck up their own arses. They just piss me off. I have no time for them at all. When I heard about that, it angered me so much, because this is an indie developer, for fuck's sake. You know, they need all the publicity, they need all the fucking brownie points that they can get with their audience, because their audience is going to play their game, they're going to do fucking let's plays of their game, they're going to practically do fucking advertisement for them, and there's them fucking pissing the audience off. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, they can go fuck themselves. But, you know, I'm just getting, you know, it's been a while since I've actually thought about this. I remember talking to people about it. I remember how much it just angered me back then, and it's kind of coming back to me. And it's really, really annoying. Just how stuck up they were about it, like. And what actually ended up happening was the person that originally suggested that to them actually had their posts removed from the forums. The developer actually turned around and deleted the post so that no one else could see it, which was just even more stuck up their own asses, and is completely and utterly disgusting. It's ignorant, it's disgusting, it's insulting, and it is extremely bad behaviour for like, you know, like, it's something that you get from a AAA industry, you know. And this developer is not fucking AAA. They're indies, and here they are, fucking going around the place, thinking that they're fucking AAA fucking industry, and they can do what the fuck they want, just be as rude as they want and whatever, you know. But I suppose you're always going to get that when it comes to, you know, you're always going to get that kind of attitude from some indie developers. I mean, look at the whole what is it, Day One Gary's incident, that whole thing with Total Biscuit, and the creator of that game, he basically because Total Biscuit gave the game a terrible review, it was a terrible fucking game, he basically tried a copyright strike on Total Biscuit's account, and yeah, he basically tried to screw Total Biscuit, despite the fact that he had, you know, legal consent from the developer to actually do it and actually do honest reviews of it, you know, because the game it wasn't even in early access at the time. It was literally like where you know, it wasn't even available to the public on Steam at the time, I don't think. You know, Total Biscuit, he's a games critic, he's a reviewer, and you know, he contacted them and got permission for a Steam key to be given to him, and for him to review it. And because he gave them a pretty bad review, they tried to silence him by doing a copyright strike on his account. It ended up backfiring on them. You know, Total Biscuit fought back as, you know, anybody would, because at the end of the day, like, being a YouTube personality and a YouTube critic, it's his livelihood, it's his career, and you know, like, if it was you'd fight back as well, because like it's your career at stake. Like all it takes is 3 copyright strikes, and that's it. Your account is gone. Your account's gone. Your videos are gone. Your career gone, and you'd have to start over. And it could take months, if not years, to get back to where you were. And you gotta live within that time it would take to build up a new channel and to build up your following and everything all over again. It's not easy, you know. So unfortunately, they're always going to get some indies that are going to be like that, and there's nothing that you can do about it. You know, unfortunately, it's just, that's just the internet for you. You know, it's always kind of in that way, and it always will be that way. It's not going to change. You know, there's always going to be the arsehole developers that will try anything to try and, you know, silence those that have an opinion. It's always going to be the way it has been the way since the dawn of man, where, you know, we're human. We don't like to hear things that we don't want to hear. And, you know, some people can't bear it to the degree of hearing something that they don't want to, that they try to silence it in every way possible, be it walking away or be it trying to destroy a human's livelihood in the process. There's just some people that cannot take criticism, and they'll do anything to stop it. It's just the way humankind is, unfortunately. You know, I haven't, you know, so far out of the games I've played, most of them have been pretty decent, and I've given them all good reviews, and also a lot of them are older games now, so, you know, companies don't really give a shit. But, you know, there's going to come a point where I'm going to do a review. Yeah, I'm going to get some comments from someone, be it a fan or something, that are going to turn around and say, fuck you. And my response will be pretty much the same back at them. You know? I mean, I'm not going to be silenced, fuck that. But, you know, I'm probably going to have to deal with that shit at some stage. I don't know when, but, you know, it's bound to happen. It's just the way that it goes, and there is nothing that you can really do. I mean, you know, it's not, like, it wasn't Total Biscuit's first time to have to deal with that bullshit, but, you know, you shouldn't have to, but that's just the way it goes, unfortunately. People just can't take criticism, or if they don't want you to have an opinion, they'll silence you in every way they can, be it remove your post on a forums, or try to get you copyright struck on YouTube. You know, they will do whatever they can. You know, it's not the right way, but you know, it's just the way people are. Right, I want to get this because I'll upgrade my weapon again. Cha-ching. Okay, we're done here. Time to head on to the last level. Booyah. Let's go. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade my speed. I'm also gonna upgrade my health. Right, mission 10, cleanup. You struggled out of the laboratory and eliminated the nidus of infection, but now you will face the final battle. Remember that electric power is the most useful ally in the final mission. Hint, hint. Talk about giving it away. Is there anything else that I really need now? Not really. I've upgraded to max. Let's do this. Alright. To be honest with you, this final battle is pretty horrible. You know, I suppose it's not too bad. It's not the best designed final battle ever, but it does the trick, I suppose. It's something a bit different. And it's an absolute slaughterfest. You know, it doesn't get any more slaughterful or massacring than this does. You know, it's a fun battle in some senses. That's the big fucker there. Now, the problem is that we can't kill him with conventional weapons. We have to do this a backwards way. The only way to kill him is to electrocute. To do that, we have to activate the power switches of that machine in the middle, and basically lure him in, and then flip the switch. So we've got it powered up both sides. We then have to go this way and lure him in to the middle there and time it right. Now, and then that'll lower his health, and basically we have to do this over and over and over and over again until he's dead, and every time you do it you have to flip the two switches again. Fun times, isn't it? As I said, I did say it's not the most, you know, it's not the most imaginative battle ever, but you know, it does the job. You know, it'll suffice. The fact that you've got like dozens of enemies coming at you, and yes, every time you do flip the switch, you get another army of yawns coming at you, creatures coming at you. So every time I flip that switch and basically electrocute him, another bunch of enemies will come out after me and try to fucking slaughter me. So yeah, fun times. There we go. And then we flip the switch again. I'm gonna do this as quick as possible, because it isn't the most exciting battle ever. So I will. The zombie shooter, or sorry, the alien shooter 2 battle is actually quite good. I will do a let's play of that eventually. Not worry at all. You need not worry. It's just like Alien Shooter, where the Magnum minigun is just so overpowering. It just rips through everything. But it's just, there's something really satisfying about that though. Come on! Over here, big boy. Right. Come on. There's just something satisfying about being in the last level and just mowing through everything. You know, there is something satisfying about it, but there's a slight disappointment there too, because it leaves little to sort of challenge you in any sense. but at the same time, it's just really satisfying or something. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the sheer power of just ripping through hundreds of fucking zombies. You know, against hundreds of enemies. I think there's just some sort of thrill that you get from it. You know, some sort of a rush of adrenaline or something that you just get from slaughtering everything. You know, then it's you know, just ripping through everything. There's just, you know, there's just something about it that's just, you know, highly satisfying. I will say it's a great game to relieve stress. You know, it's a really good game. You know, you've had a bad day, stressful day in the office, and you're pissed off. Just boot up this game and go on the slaughter. It works like a charm, actually. It really does. Right, okay, halfway there. Well, a little over half. We do the usual. Go through them. It kind of, you know what, it almost feels like that scene out of, shit, what was that film called? Was it Braindead? And your man's there in the main hall of the house, surrounded by zombies, and he's got that. All he has is a lawnmower, so he picks up the lawnmower and, you know, picks it up sideways and starts it up and starts mowing through them, literally. I think that was Braindead. I'm pretty sure that was that movie. It kind of reminds me of that. This level does. You know, it kind of makes me feel like your man with the lawnmower, just mowing through them all. That was a brilliant scene. It's probably one of the most classic, over the top, gory, ridiculous fucking films. I think it was counted as the goriest film ever made. There certainly hasn't been. You know, there was something about those old sort of horror movies that, you know, they were over the top and there was just something fun about them. You know, it was fun to watch them. You know, they were really good fun. I always enjoyed them. I really enjoyed Braindead. It just had a certain characteristic about it, especially with that scene. There was just humour there. It was so over the top and so gruesome and just, you know, unrealistic that it was funny. You know, it was funny, and it was very enjoyable. Right, burn, bitch. Okay, I'd say 2 more shots will have this guy gone. So, let's go back around again. Mowing them down. Lawnmower style. That would actually be fun. I believe there's actually a fucking game on Desura about that, now that I think about it. It's free on Desura, and I'm pretty sure I downloaded it, but I never got a chance to try it out. And I think it's technically that you kill zombies with a lawnmower. I'm not. Don't take my word for that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. I do have it. I just haven't had a chance to boot it up or anything. I might actually do that one of the days just to see. You know, it only just clicked with me there now. Talking about lawnmowers and zombies. I'm pretty sure about that actually. And it from what I've seen, it's a little bit sort of, you know, it's a cartoon type game. You know, you just start running over zombies with a lawnmower. I'm not sure, maybe I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure. It rings a bell anyway in the back of my mind. But I was just browsing through Desura there about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and you know, I was just looking for, you know, even just a few games are free just to sort of mess around with, because I didn't really have the money to go buying any new games, so I was just sort of lingering around looking to see if there was anything of interest on Desura. So I just downloaded a heap of free games. There's only 2 games on my Desura account that are actually purchased. The rest so far are free. Right, that should finish him. Burn, bitch. There we go. Oh yeah. Nice. Congratulations, you've completed the game. For more games and updates, please visit our website, www.sigmateam.net. So, that is it for the campaign. Woo! My highest score yet. Nice. Right, that is it for the campaign of Zombie Shooter. But that is not the end of Zombie Shooter yet. I will be doing a couple of rounds of survival. I'll probably do 2 episodes with 2 rounds on each episode, and along with that I will be doing maybe 1 episode with 2 rounds of gun stand as well, just for the sheer and utter fucking giggles. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for this part, guys, so thank you very much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed the video, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Thank you, and have fun.